Hey guys, thank you. Hey guys, thank you so much for hopping on over here to Two Awesome Men. The Spider-Man I just spit.
You want to start over? It's a disaster already.
The second Spider-Man No Way From Home.
No Way From Home.
No Way Home. The second Spider-Man No Way Home trailer was dropped today. About, I don't know, what time is it right now? About an hour ago. We're finally going to get to watch it today. So
yeah, we had to wait. I had to wait till you got home from work.
Yeah.
Just threw my phone away.
Yeah, I know.
I stayed off of social media. Yeah, and I also do want to say that I might be in the minority here, but I really hope they don't show Toby and Andrew Garfield in this trailer. Just because if they are in the movie, which it's not a guarantee that they are, but if they are in the movie, we're only a month away, and I really hope that that reveal is in the theater.
Yeah,
that'd be such a great reveal.
Yeah, I know.
To have in the theater.
Honestly, if that happens, I really do think that like the theater is going to get even wilder than like Endgame.
Honestly,
like I'm pretty positive. At least I'm pretty sure I'll get wilder than Endgame.
Right,
wilder than Endgame. Yeah.
You'll get wilder than Endgame.
I'll get wilder than Endgame.
Yeah, and I've honestly been kind of thinking like, trying to decide if I even want them to show Matt Murdock if he is in the movie also.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want him to be in this trailer either. Maybe just show more villains and that's about it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go over to the green screen and film our video of us watching it.
Ready?
Yeah. Recording. Yeah. Cool. You ready?
Yeah. Oof, I feel like coffee running through me. It's got my heart rate up. Plus, I'm excited. It's not a good combination. Nerves and coffee. All right. I know I'm getting excited. We already knew those were going to be there.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life is so normal. That was when you found out.
That spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man.
I swear he's acting very sus.
I know.
You started getting some visitors.
Green Goblin.
From every universe.
Oh, they showed it.
Very slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, that suit, that rubber is it a rubber suit for Elektra?
Hello, Peter.
Oh gosh. Oh, so he does remember Toby's.
Yeah.
What's your name again? Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
He actually looks pretty good in
Yeah, I
this
know.
trailer.
Send them back.
The CGI de-aging.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap. You're flying out into the
Was that
yeah.
J.K. Simmons?
Yeah.
ghost.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Oh, so that Paul leak was real a while back.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
Oh, so he does get the Iron Spider suit. Or that's what it looked like.
Oh, is that Green Goblin?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Elektra. What was that, lizard too?
I can't save her.
Oh, I thought it was Andrew Garfield for a second. Sandman. Oh, is that Spider-Man 3, the tower?
Was it?
Oh, they can go through all the Spider-Man movies.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
Oh, are they? Oh.
Oh goodness.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay, all right, I'm glad.
Yeah.
They kept it. They kept it conservative.
Yeah.
They didn't show too much.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and go to the table and start talking about it now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I'm really excited.
Yeah. I loved how they're keeping things secret.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
As far
no
as,
guarantee as far as we know.
Yeah, it's possible they. I mean, they obviously kept a lot of things secret, but like
Right.
if. And like we're saying, I don't know if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. There's some people are like 100% certain that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And unfortunately, I think that's going to hurt the movie a little bit because I'm pretty sure there are going to be some people who, even if this movie's good, which it looks like it will be good.
Yeah.
Even if this movie is really good, like fantastic, I think there's going to be a lot of people who get mad at it and don't like it because Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire aren't in it.
Right.
If they aren't in it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it's not like they've hinted towards them being in it.
Yeah, no, in fact, they've completely denied that they're in it, so they can't really get mad at that movie because it's the fans who have been speculating.
Yeah, exactly.
Causing all this hype themselves. And honestly, I mean, I know, again, I'm probably going to be in a huge minority here, but if Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire aren't in the movie and the movie is so good, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed because it'd be cool to see them. But if it's still a good movie, I'm still gonna enjoy it. It's not gonna be like a bad movie, in my opinion. Especially because I've been just trying to think in my head a way that they can have Toby and Andrew Garfield be in this movie and not undermine like Tom Holland's character development, but at the same time not undermining their iconic status as the Spider-Man from our childhood. So it's kind of give and take in my mind. Obviously, I want them to be in it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not going to be like mad if they're not.
Yeah, which it looks like. It looks like if they are in it, it probably won't be towards near the end. Yeah. Which is good because I think that'd be a good little thing of like he's going to need help. It's like
just a little bit of a hurdle or a little bit of a boost.
Yeah.
To get over the final hurdle.
And there's that line whenever Doctor Strange is like, I can't hold it. They're just coming. I can't remember what he said. He said something like, I can't hold it back. I can't remember what he said at the end there.
Yeah, and they're all coming in or whatever.
Yeah, and unless he's talking about like Topher Grace's Venom.
And Dane DeHaan, Green Goblin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else he'd be talking about. Right. So I mean, I think I do feel like they could be in it. I think it's a decent possibility. Right. I just hope that if they're not in it, that people will just allow it to exist and watch the movie as it is.
Exactly. Yeah, especially because it's exciting enough getting all the old villains back with the same actors and everything. So that's exciting enough for me. I mean, like I keep saying, obviously I do want Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to be in the movie, but at the same time, there's so much already in the movie that's exciting for me.
Yeah, and it's awesome how like Dr. Octopus is like, you're not Peter Parker.
Oh yeah.
So like,
they're kind of hinting towards them showing up at the same time. Who knows?
Yeah, which I do want to bring this up, and it's not me trying to hype up leaks or anything like that. There was a picture that may or may not have been a leak. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell what's a Photoshop,
especially since that picture people were saying that was in the trailer. Yeah, people were claiming that picture was from the trailer, and it wasn't. Mm-hmm. But maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it's from something else. But that picture was at nighttime, and it looks like if they're going to come into the movie, it will be at nighttime. Mm-hmm. But who knows, really?
And it'll be by water.
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I am on the side thinking that picture is more than likely a fake.
Yeah, honestly, I'm always kind of skeptical with those kind of things. Yeah. But speaking of Doc Ock, you brought him up just a second ago. It is kind of exciting because they've shown it in some of the promo art, and then now it's in the trailer where there's a few scenes where his mechanical arms have a bit of red in them. Yeah. And I'm really kind of hoping that it's him taking the nanotechnology from the Iron Spider suit and kind of deconstructing it and implementing it into his arms. Because if you also think about it, back in the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, whenever Peter Parker meets Norman Osborn, he mentions that he's read all of Norman's research on nanotechnology.
Yeah. I'm something of a scientist myself.
I read all your research on nanotechnology. Really brilliant.
And you understood it?
Yes, I wrote a paper on it.
Impressive.
So Norman Osborn knows about nanotechnology, which is what the Iron Spider suit is made of. So it would make sense that they would, since they're teaming up, the villains, that they would know how to deconstruct it and use it for their own gain.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I'm really confused on whether or not Charlie Cox is even going to be in this movie. Because I could have sworn it was confirmed.
Yeah. Comicbook.com confirmed it, but I don't remember many other sites confirming it. But comicbook.com is a pretty big source, and it's a pretty reputable source.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they confirmed it, it wasn't for nothing. But I don't know.
But then again, like I've looked it up, and it's hard to actually find.
Yeah, and he's kind of denied it. He's been kind of like neutral whenever people ask him if he's in it or not.
Like, why would you deny it if it's been confirmed?
Yeah, exactly.
That's my thing. Like, I don't know if he's going to be in this or not. It seems like he is. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to get my hopes up on him being in it and not being Matt Murdock, but I probably will. Yeah, because I would be horrible. I would be so upset.
No.
Like,
honestly, can you imagine if Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire aren't in it, and then Charlie Cox is playing somebody not Matt, who's not Matt Murdock?
Yeah, I know. And I'm hoping he will. Because honestly.
Hey, if it's still a good movie, though.
Yeah, if it's still a good movie, it's still a good movie. Like I said, this is kind of randomly bringing it back, but whenever we're talking about WandaVision, the whole Ralph Boner thing, I didn't like that. And it was kind of irritating. But it's like if the last episode was good, I could have let it pass. But I just didn't like the last episode.
Exactly. Yeah.
If this movie's good, I'll let things pass. I'll let things slide a little bit. But if it's not good,
they also finally said outright that Peter Parker was bitten by a spider.
Oh yeah.
They've never actually said that in the MCU. He's in Civil War. I think he just said when whatever happened happened. And that's all he said. But now, in the beginning of this trailer, he said that he was bit by a spider.
You think they're going to talk about Uncle Ben in the movies finally? They talked about him in
What If? Yeah, which we still need to do a review for.
Yeah. They talk about him in What If. They haven't brought him up in the movies. I wonder if they'll bring him up.
I'm really hoping.
Maybe honestly. The writers forgot that Uncle Ben existed. And all of a sudden when they're writing What If, like, oh crap, Uncle Ben.
No, they don't have the rights to Uncle Ben, probably.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe they didn't until now. I don't know.
And also one other thing is, like, it's kind of funny. People are making jokes about how like all the promotional pictures that have been released like back to back have like taken place from that scene on the bridge with Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus. And like it's kind of funny. People are saying like, "What is this movie, Spider-Man? No Way Off This Bridge?"
Oh, yeah.
Or whatnot. But it got me thinking that. Because Tom Holland has said that this movie's brutal and you're going to see characters experience things you never want them to experience.
Yeah.
And, with phase 4 of the MCU kind of getting comic accurate, it's kind of making me think that Green Goblin's probably going to throw MJ or even Ned off that bridge.
Or what if Ned randomly becomes Hobgoblin?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, who knows?
All of a sudden he gets mad and becomes Hobgoblin.
Right. Also, a few months ago, there was a plot leak that nobody was really sure if it was confirmed or not. Well, I mean, obviously it wasn't confirmed. Marvel was going to go out there and say, "Oh, yep, that's what the movie's about."
There it is.
But it was getting a lot of traction, and I was kind of scared because it seemed like Tom Holland was going to make a mistake and let all the villains out.
Tom Holland himself.
Yeah, Tom Holland himself.
The actor was.
Yeah, Tom Holland's Peter Parker is going to meet Tom Holland himself in the multiverse.
Yeah, they're bringing home.
But Peter Parker in the plot leak lets the villains out because they tell him that they're gonna die in their own universe fighting Spider-Man if he doesn't let them go, and so he releases them. And that's how they get out. Whenever that plot leak got out, I was kind of scared because I really don't want Tom Holland Spider-Man to make a huge mistake like that again. He needs to have a little more responsibility with his with all the character development he's had so far. And it seems like in this trailer, I don't know if it's gonna be exactly that, but it seems like they're going kind of that route.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping they do it well because I like I said, I really don't want him to be the cause of everything.
Yeah.
The main cause.
Yeah, the main cause. And like an actual like a direct action.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say though, the only thing that's kind of keeping me like that the one thing that's making me feel like it might not be completely true is that plot leak. I mean, I know it says something about it had Doctor Strange in it.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was known that Doctor Strange was going to be in the movie, so they could have just added him in there.
Right.
But it didn't say anything about like Doctor Strange performing a spell. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't think it did in the plot leak.
Yeah, which is a pretty big plot point to just.
But at the same time, it is kind of specific the route it said it went, and then with the trailer like going that same route. I don't know. Like you said, it might not be true. It might have just been somebody throwing something on the wall and somehow got kind of right.
Yeah.
But well, I guess we'll see when the movie comes out.
Hopefully, however they do it, they just do it well. And like I said, hopefully it's not like directly Peter Parker's fault.
Yeah.
Because I feel like because we are very big advocates for Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who don't like him. We've had a lot of people comment like complete disagreements.
Yeah, we even have a video where we like dispute a lot of complaints that people have for the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, we've had disagreements on that one. We even had some actual like legitimate insults on there. But like, and so we still do back by that. We back by that. We still do stand by that. The reason why we do stand by that is, I mean, we'll put a link in the description to that video if you're interested in watching it. It's just because I feel like his character, the way it's written, makes a lot more sense. And people might be like, oh, it's superheroes. Why doesn't he make? I mean, it still needs to make sense, and it still needs to like. That's still a world, and that's still a real world that you need. That's still a world that you need to see as real for the movie,
right?
And so, like, even though it's superheroes, you don't want to just throw all logic out the window,
yeah.
And so I feel like this Spider-Man. There's a lot of things that are kind of different than the comic books, but I do think they're logical. Like they make sense. And they're kind of logical like deviations from the comics.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And if you just look at his character development through these movies, like not looking at it from like a super comic book accurate standpoint,
yeah,
like his development from like Civil War to the end of Far From Home, has been pretty great, honestly.
Yeah.
And I really hope the way it seemed like Far From Home ended, I hope they continue with that instead of backtracking.
Yeah, and him being the direct cause of all this would kind of be, a little irritating.
Yeah.
And a little step backwards. And like, people might say, well, he was talking during Doctor Strange's spell. But it's like, but like he doesn't know about...
indirect.
Yeah, it's indirect. And he doesn't have like this vast knowledge of the magic world. Like if I say a name, then it's going to mess up everything.
And plus, it is a pretty huge thing that, Aunt May and MJ and Ned are going to lose all their memories that they've had the past like year or two or however long they've known Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, if you forget about that, what else are they going to forget about? They have to forget about all their friendship together,
Exactly.
So they're going to forget about a lot of stuff, And so I don't have a problem with, because it's indirect and it's really just makes sense. But if he directly does it, then I will be decently upset about it.
And just one last thing before we finish this video, because it's probably going a little bit longer than it probably should.
Yeah.
But it is really cool. I mean, just it's speculation. It looks like they're going to have kind of similar elements from the old Spider-Man movies, because I think one of the promotional videos or pictures that they released like a few weeks ago, somebody kind of noticed that the background kind of looks like the set for the end fight scene with Doc Ock and Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
And then in this one, which, I mean, I have to watch it again and compare it, but the end, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but the end kind of looked like that tower from Spider-Man 3 where they fought Venom and Sandman. Yeah, which, I mean, like I said, I could be wrong, but and with them saying that this is going to be like the end game for Spider-Man, I mean, end game, they went back to old movies, so I mean, it would make sense. I mean, obviously there's a lot of other things that are going to make this end game of Spider-Man movies, but yeah, it's kind of exciting for that too.
Well, overall, guys, we are very excited for this movie. It's just a month away. I'm so, like I said, if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in this, I'm so glad they decided to not add them in the trailer and to be like, guys, you have a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can wait a month.
Right.
I can wait a month to do that, especially how crazy it's going to get in that theater, how like exciting it'll be if they actually are in it. If they're not in it, it's fine as long as it's a good movie. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also comment and let us know what you thought about the trailer. Do you have any theories about this? What did you notice in the trailer that we didn't really cover, because we didn't really get in depth with this trailer. We just kind of vaguely talked about it. So if you had any kind of ideas of what might happen in this movie,
like Doctor Strange being Mephisto.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and TikTok, all at 2 Awesome Men.
And as always, thank you so much for watching, and you will see us later.